one of my creative strategies that's been super effective is I tend to look at brands that are adjacent to me. So for example, let's say I'm selling in the oral care space. I might not be looking at oral care brands. I might be looking at fashion brands, or I might be looking at cosmetics brands. And I'm looking at their creatives because I want to see the way they format their headlines and their hooks. And what I'm able to do is I'm able to see like, okay, I noticed that this beauty brand is starting their hooks off with a question, pain point, and then they insert the solution. I'm going to take that framework and I'm going to go and just plug in what's necessary for my product over in my niche. And I think that what happens a lot of times is beginners go to make their creatives and they only look at their market. They only look at their competition, and then they end up using the same recycled styles as the rest of the market. When in reality, a creative style is a creative style that could work across the board. You just have to plug in your brand's identity into it. And I look at that a lot. I look at the way a lot of cosmetics brands, I look at the way a lot of oral care brands, I'm not in the oral care space, but I look at that brand, I look at supplements, I look at nutrition and wellness, and I look at like, okay, they have a 2-minute video and a 12-second hook. The first 12 seconds, they're introducing the pain, the ideal customer, and the side effects of what happens if they don't fix this problem. At the 12-second mark, that's when they insert their solution. This ad's been running for 300 days. I'm going to go replicate it. I'm going to replicate that format for my niche. And I think that that's something that's been super effective for me, is being able to look at brands adjacent to me and even brands that have no connection to my industry and replicate their formats into my content and my creative strategy.